Sticky Napalm catches two. The Hex will fly out from Jirax. They want this kill on Resolution. The Decay lets him on the back. They still need more damage to come in here. They look towards Weeha. 3 Sticky Napalm charges on him. Not easy to run away with the clap. They're going to get more, but they need one more attack, and there it is from Mind Control. They'll get it. What do we got for predictions? Let's do it quickly.
I did 20 to 30, 0 to 500. Most last hit at 7.
Up on the hillside. Resolution's actually burning here. He has to waveform away. Kuro will rotate over, puts down the tombstone with the double decay. Misery's low. Mind Control can keep fighting here. Misery needs more movement speed out of here. You got a decay up in 2 seconds time, and the zombies just kept slowing him down. Another decay with 4 sticky napalm charges. They can keep going on Oracle. They got illusions from Kuro, so diving into the tower is no problemo as Saksa keeps running out. Yeah, she uses Fortune's End to get himself out of here, and the Batrider Resolution will get a revenge kill, and they can hold Kuro between the towers. Now he'll have to run down south. Misery, a penitent man, shall he pass? Fortune's Ends off cooldown in 1 second time, so that can be prepared, and that will in fact be the kill. Resolution did the initial damage with the waveform. So Team Liquid, it looked like they're going to turn around what was a really good gank, but then they pushed the issue a little too far.
Nice play from Saksa over there. They could have easily backed up, but they saw the 4 sticky napalm stack and thought that was the time to go.
Moo's getting ripped apart underneath his own tier 1 tower. Jirax waited that one out. He actually started with the Earth Spike because he wanted to stop the Nyx from getting back in range of his tier 1 tower, so Matumbaman could do the damage he wanted to. And then there is one with a set of golems, but also the courier flying out. Maybe Mind Control will not remain undetected.
Hex going on to the mid lane. We in a lot of trouble getting bursted down. Ursa, oh.
Too much damage, too quick.
I think Matumbaman's one of the better Ursas too. The way that he like pressures.
Backs the ward once. Kuro have to finish the job. They're coming into the mid lane to fight. Finger of Death on Misery. Concoction's done. They do have that false promise. Misery will survive just that little bit longer. Fata not a healthy man. Neither is Mind Control, but at least he'll avoid the Timber Chain from Weeha. He doesn't have a lot of trees to work with, but he still has enough with the Chakram to rip apart the Batrider.
That was a very awkward position for Liquid.
Well,
they wanted to retreat, but they were under
Spike
wards.
Carapace sets up. He was inside the Acid Spray, hence the instant stun onto Fata. And the Tombstone is not enough protection. Very quickly cleaned up by Weeha. Extra gold for him too. He's been topped at getting extra wards in. Okay, Matumbaman. There's your jump in. Saksa, he's still got that false promise if he wants to use it, and he will do so. But I think he understands the fact that he is most definitely going to die. Purifying Flames as much as he can, throws one over to Kuro, in fact, and loses his life. Playing Dagger of Matumbaman, quickly put to work. Now 2 kills on this Ursa.
All Liquid heroes are kind of close to...
Wait that long. He's almost got the Manta. Buys the recipe now, can send the courier over in a bit.
But Manta's not even the word go.
What is the word go? Because you still got Octarine to get after that, if that's your choice.
It's more a timing. Oh, Fata gets caught up by Moo, the Spike Carapace on the Radiance. Oh my goodness.
This Nyx is the perfect hero for DC in the game.
He really is. And
the thing is still running down. He's coming through the mid lane at the moment. The Undying Tombstone trying to keep it alive. Won't happen, however, even with the help of the Soul Rip. Moo's also coming in.
What a sneaky maneuver from Moo to secure this T3 and perhaps even lane for them.
Yeah, they can just keep going for more. False promise on Weeha. So protected, being healed up. They can actually send him back if they want to, and then he can just BT back the front lines if he does drop down too low. But Fata out so far, Chemical Rage is wearing off. The Chen has dropped down. They get the drag back thanks to lasso. Weeha will go down. Matumbaman gets himself a double kill. They're moving for more. They're moving for Moo. If they can reach him up the hill and far away. Away from the supports coming in with Matumbaman. They got the Observer Ward, so he sees Misery. So Matumbaman jumps over, tries to get the slow, but then the Centaur Stomp holds him in position. In comes Weeha as well. They can go for the Ursa, and Rage will trigger a big double stun coming in from Jirax. The fight will split a little bit. Oracle does drop. He said Mind Control was looking for him. It was the Alchemist of Fata that gets the kill. And now Nyx Assassin, Spike Carapace, double stuns all he wants. The Batrider will claim one of his own, and Weeha hexed up, stunned up. Finger of Death has already been triggered, so they don't have the burst damage against Weeha, but Resolution, he's got an E-Blade online, brings down Mind Control. That Timber Chain not working perfectly for Weeha, so Kuro tries to walk it off. Fata, for some reason, is just cutting the line. I say for some reason, he actually managed to find the Chen.
Now Morphling's officially ready.
His E-Blade, nice dodge from the back line. Observer Ward down, Liquid, they get inside the pit, but now they realize that Fata is not alone. Timber Chain over, they're gonna split up the fight. The back line, catching up 3 heroes of DC.Saksa has to actually ulti himself to stay alive. Support's coming in, they decay. You can say goodbye to Misery. Is there more damage? It's actually over on Kuro. It's the damage that Weeha is doing, but Kuro stays alive with the Great Soul Rip. This fight is split in multiple parts. Moo slowing down the bottom thanks to his spike carapace, but MATUMBAMAN can finally bring in some extra damage. The TP out as Weeha. He's actually holding back on the sidelines. Now he can rejoin. The Mind Control wants to go for more. He does not have a lasso. Kuro's being hunted by Weeha. Dodges the Chakram. Fata comes in with the extra stun. Weeha, 20 reactive armor charges up at the moment. They need more damage. They need more control. They're actually hiding underneath the acid spray. Having to retreat back out, MATUMBAMAN chasing up to Weeha. Kuro giving the decays. He's got so many charges stolen that DC doesn't have a lot of life to work with, but it's still enough for Weeha to kill off the Ursa. Mind Control wants to get more. Fata can't reach him. Now Weeha with the Chakram down. There's your vision. Stun will connect, or no it won't. You'll step the up, allowing Weeha to survive a little bit longer. They got Finger of Death available from GRX, but it's not even required. That fight lasts so long, you're even capable of respawning and bringing in more damage. Now Fata with this on a Misery, they can put the Finger to work, bringing down the...
A fair bit behind. He should be, I would say, like 15,000 plus, but he's been dying in a lot of these fights. I don't believe he used Bloodstone last time either. He got hexed up right before. Mind Control looking for a kill on Resolution.
I found him. The stuns are there and Resolution. No way to jump out. His replicate was actually on cooldown. And Ursa gets the mega kill streak, so 526 gold going into Ursa. He's only at 150, so yep. They still have to wait. Fata to trigger Chemical Rage.
Alchemist also bought Moonshard before this fight.
Fata's still got his Radiance turned on, so they get the Spire Carapace into the Pal, and with the stun, that's why he's been keeping it off for so long. Easiest setup ever, and the one time he leaves his Radiance turned on, DC capitalize, and now they're hunting for more. They're going to track down Kuro. Weeha is here. Yule Scepter holding Batrider in position. The stun from Moo, a little bit off target, and then you have the lasso. Mind Control wants to get out here. Spike Carapace comes back off cooldown just at the nick of time.
And they lose the gem.
Oh, actually lost gem too, okay.
I would even suggest replacing the Radiance at this point. I don't know what you'd replace it with. However, they do not have any BKBs. So fighting the Timbersaw and Nyx Assassin, Morphling going to be very difficult if they don't have vision before the MATUMBAMAN just waiting up the hill. Moo, is he going to walk into this?
Yep, he does. They jump in. They spy Carapace, however, breaking him free. Now the double chakras can go to work. The Gem of Trueside's already on the deck because Batrider exploded. Weeha will join him, however, in the afterlife. Perfect Finger of Death, and now it is going to work over to the Oracle. In the trees, they can go into the base as well. Look for a Raxing time. And the Spike Carapace will be available, but that's only if the Nyx Assassin can remain alive. Misery, move! MATUMBAMAN just gets a triple kill. Screw Fata. That Ursa's doing the work. But you got pressure being applied in the bottom lane by Resolution. And Liquid will be falling.
They approach this. No buyback quite yet on Alchemist. Just needs maybe 1 or 2 more creeps, or better yet, a Rex.
Keep your eyes on the vision game. Tombstone will be dropped nice and early. Spike Carapace already there. Fata stunned up number 1. Look at the E-Blade pump. Fata gets ripped apart. They try to keep him alive with the Soul Rip. And a huge triple stun from GRX. It's still not enough. You've got Liquid in very deep underneath the tier 4 towers. They get through the Oracle. But now Weeha, he has to buy back so he can go to work again. Morphling, Resolution, still untouched throughout this fight. Can they please kill that Tombstone as well? That's a good, nice thing to do. As Weeha, he can't reach the 2 retreating Team Liquid players. Or maybe he can. Chakram back off cooldown, slowing down MATUMBAMAN. He can chain the second one now, playing leapfrog with the Blades of Steel after MATUMBAMAN. Chain forward, whirling death off cooldown in a moment. GRX needs to stun him up, give a little bit of space, but now the Nyx Assassin, he misses on the stun. They'll split the Aegis now. Morphling as a replicate, so he's going to jump into that. They join the fight, MATUMBAMAN gets exploded. Northling gets the kill, so even more money to Resolution. And they're looking at mid lane. They can just actually rotate the bottom. There's a buyback available for the Ursa. They can force this out.
Either or, it would have. Yeah, I think if you preemptively BKB is fine, but he just Moo was like
the double stun Resolution, and Weeha caught again. Another tombstone fight. Weeha, he's got the false promise to keep him alive and chain himself away with the chakrams, making it difficult for Liquid to keep this chase going, but it will be enough. Weeha, he will survive. But Morphling is down, so is the Oracle. Buybacks are available for both, but they get the bottom racks, DC. Kuro still holding onto the cheese, going to trigger that one as well. The BKBs off from Weeha and Matumbaman. They're looking for the fight. Resolution doesn't have his BKB. It's flying out in the Kuro at the moment, but in comes Moo. The BKB's wearing off for Alchemist, and the double stun, perfect. Kuro's going to drop their waveform forward. The Spike Carapace caught both Durex and Fata on the back lines. Now is DC aggressively pushing forward. They're looking for Matumbaman. The Glimmer Cape will allow him to back out as they fight back in range of the Tombstone. The Chakrams fly forward. Matumbaman, he's actually going to try and TP out right in front of DC and drop. No buyback available for the Ursa. Fata TP's back as quickly as he possibly can to get control of the bot lane. They cannot have DC pushing in.
I don't know if they can hold without the Ursa.
And only the Alchemist has buyback for Team Liquid. They trigger already that Lincoln Sphere on Resolution. He does have the replicate available as DC also push in the mid. Resolution keeps going on this top lane. They don't just want to commit to him just yet. Kuro can start stealing a little bit of the life as Resolution. He just dives in, finds the first kill. Mind control, he'll drag back Sasuke, so there's no Oracle save, but Resolution is just so big, he's beating the crap out of Kuro. He'll focus now onto the ranks. 3 heroes still down for Liquid. The BKB is worn off from Fata, so he has to be careful with the Nyx Assassin on the field. Can walk into that acid spray, get an extra stun if he's not careful. But the top melee ranked is gone. Megas. DC have almost claimed them. Resolution still alive for the moment. Pushed out. Matumbaman jumps out. Will it be enough damage? He rips through him. That E-Blade self, it was enough. Not with the Fusel Blade. He took it off quickly. And now Morphling is down. Buyback is available if they want to try and finish this now, DC. Especially with the bash into Weeha. Matumbaman, he needs to find more. The Lotus Orb won't protect him from anything. In fact, he may even have enough for Olazu. 10 mana away, or he can just have huge amounts of damage from the Ursa. One melee rack survives in the mid lane. Is the only reason why DC does not have Megas right now. Misery will send him back to base. 6 seconds until you have the Timbersaw up at least 13, and they're going for it. They're actually going after the tier 4 tower. Spike Carapace from Moo, again setting up Fata, thanks to that Radiance being turned on. Lotus to protect him, Matumbaman chasing up after Misery. Misery, he can't survive, the buyback's available. Now Morphling, Resolution, back to the world of living. He needs to do some work here. Matumbaman is fairly low, and that's a good target for the E-Blade. They can see him underneath the towers with the Adaptive Strike in the waveform forward. Matumbaman, he's still up, but Resolution focused on G-Rex. They're gonna be out-grabbed too, and the B team back in again. Liquid want to finish this game if they possibly can, but DC holds strong. Another triple stun available. Matumbaman breaks free with the BKB, enrages up, but he's just being kited. Moo burrowed up, he's looking for another stun. He'll get it on Fata. Concoction is brewing, but then Fata, he'll dodge it underneath the tier 4s, but Fata losing too much life too quickly. They have enough. Waveform up. Resolution's doing the deeps. He can keep going in the Chakrams. Both of them on Matumbaman and Kuro. You lose the Morphling. The buyback's available. That's the reason why they waited so long, so they can have 2 Morphlings in this fight. Kuro's in trouble too. He will drop it. GG! Liquid will call it just shy of the hour mark. They have no more heroes to defend with. They knew the game was DC's, and they take it. Game number 1 of this 2-game series. Could have got anywhere at the end there.
MVP Radiance.
Whew. It's a question mark.